Aristeia, win like Coach P, both have speed. Here's Phoenix Tears on the outside, sprinting to take the lead. She's Our Arch is also prominent in the early going. By the stands, and Phoenix Tears will show the way. A hard-to-handle Aristeia from last, starting to roll with no traffic issues. There's a furlong for the finish, and it's Phoenix Tears with a two-leg lead. Roses Crystal taking off on the outside, and Slow South, those two going on with it. And Ultimate High is coming through with a nice rally at the rear. Ultimate High or Roses Crystal, Roses Crystal.
We're home, and she's in good shape. She's eating, nice and sound, no injuries. Everything's in good shape. She was very rank. In other words, she was a really bad child. She fought with Tyler all the way down, all the way around the racetrack, and he was exhausted. Totally different from when he breezed her. It's only been an hour or so since she raced, and it's too soon to make judgments. See how she is tomorrow. See how she is on the racetrack in the coming week. There's no races scheduled that would suit her. You look at a race like this where she starts out really strong and then finishes poorly, and you think, oh, well, sprint. Well, what you got to remember is you put her in a sprint race, it's a whole different ball game. In a route race, going along a mile or more, those are all route horses. They're not going to have sprinting speed. But just because she was on the lead or close to the lead with those horses doesn't mean you put her in a race with sprinters that she'll do the same thing, because those horses are built for speed and they don't last a mile. That's why they're in those 6 furlong races. So you don't just make a quick decision, oh, we'll just try her short. But we'll see. We'll see how she trains. We might make a little change in the bit, back to a bit that we used before. I don't want to say too much about that. So there's, I'll have more to say in an upcoming video, but it was a good start, but it was a very disappointing finish. But as you can see, she's happy. She's not all stressed out, mentally fried, physically wrung out. She's fine. She did get a little wound up in the paddock. She started to break a sweat. Didn't really wash out, but it was a little bit of stress. The other horses around her in the race might have been a factor. It's been a long time since she ran. I'd like to run her back soon, but what? What are you? I have cookie on it. Anyway, I'd like to run her back soon, but there's nothing scheduled for her. We'll see. Sometimes they add on some extra races. Otherwise, it'll probably be 4 weeks before we can run again. I'd like to run back in 3, but we may not have that option. We'll see.
And there is some confusion about the silks.
Oh yeah, sorry about the racing silks. The guy who handles that got it wrong. Your new silks were there in the silks room, but they gave us the old Cutter Nehf silks. Sorry about that. We'll get it right next time. Oh, I know what it is. She's looking for carrots. Hold on, I'll go get some.